Hey there, I'm John Siskovich. I am in my brooder because I'm getting 240 baby chicks tomorrow that are going to be pasture raised broilers. I'm going to go through my brooder, my brooder checklist, what I did to get it set up, and what I have going for when I get my chicks tomorrow. So it's the beginning of the season. It's my first batch of chicks coming in. I have two sheds that I use as brooders. This one, and then there's one right next to it. And right now it is early April, early to mid-April. It's still really cold outside. It's getting down to like 35 degrees at night. And I have a bunch of heat lamps all set up for when my baby chicks arrive. So let me walk you through everything here. In the brooder shed, before we even got started, we took everything out. We used it as winter storage for some of our equipment. Took everything out, cleaned it really well, swept it again, had it really clean at the end of last season, dried out, there was nothing for disease to live on other than maybe in the wood itself, but really, really clean. That was the name of the game. And then for getting ready for the baby chicks, I had to run down, they need food, they need water, and they need to be warm. Warm especially, but food and water are very, very close, second and third. So for warmth, I have 4 heat lamps behind me. You could say 1 heat lamp for every 50 to 60 chicks. I've found varying numbers on this from credible sources. I found for this shed, for this time of year, 4 lights is really good, especially if it gets down cold at night. It's good to have the extra heat. Those lights, kind of the flow of the light overlaps each other, so there's different degrees of warmth that the chicks can go in. And as far as a thermometer to see how exactly warm they are, I don't use a thermometer. I use visual, and I use my experience that if the light is too low, the chicks will make a ring around it because they're too hot, and I need to move my light up. If the light is too high, they'll all huddle together and be cold and pile on top of each other. They might suffocate each other. It's really bad. So you want to start with the lights low and then go up from there. I have all the cages on the lights that you can see, except for this guy, I guess. But I keep the cages on the lights in case the light should happen to fall for some reason, that the hot bulb doesn't land in the shavings. They're extra double secured, so they're not going to go anywhere. So I have the lights, they're on. We tested all the light bulbs. We have spare light bulbs, and not all the lights are on the same circuit. So if a circuit goes out, if one of the boxes goes out, if one of the lights goes out, there's still 3 more lights. Building redundancy into this kind of scenario where you have fragile baby chicks is really important, because if something goes wrong, you want to have your butt covered. And then clean floor. I read recently you spread a little bit lime down, raises the pH, and it'll help kill off pathogens. So I might put a little bit of lime down and then put fresh shavings on top of that. So you can see I have a bale of shavings ready to go right behind me. I didn't want to put it out yet just because, no need. I'll put it out before I pick up the chicks in the morning from the post office. Spread the shavings out. We went through and we cleaned soap and water, hot water and soap, sterilized our feeders and our waters, cleaned everything real nice. We want it fresh, nice, clean food and water for our baby chicks that are coming in. They're at their most fragile. They haven't built up much of an immune system yet. So we want to give them a jump start, give them fresh water, fresh feed. The feed is brand new. I just got the feed. We'll give them clean, fresh feed in the morning, clean, fresh water. And that's my brooder. The only other thing to note is that while the chicks are small, and especially while it's cold outside, I give them less than that half a square foot per chick in the brooder. I keep them a lot tighter. And I manage that. I check on my chicks every single day, and we'll do videos as I get the chickens on what I'm checking and how I'm doing it. So subscribe to the channel. There's a little plug. But I make the area a little bit smaller so the chickens can't get lost, and there's no hard corners distant away from the light, because a baby chick will run off into a corner, get confused, kind of hang out in that corner, lay down and get cold and die, or get sick, or develop a disease that might have pulmonary problems or breathing problems later in life. So a little bit smaller of an area as the chicks get older and a little bit wiser to where the food, water, and heat is. I'll open up that area into the entirety of the shed, and I'm sure I'll have some B-roll rolling over this. But yeah, start small, go a little bit bigger. Definitely plan for at least half a square foot per chicken when you're starting. And then as they get older, as the weather allows, move them outside as soon as you can. But you know, there's a balance to all of it. You're not going to get everything off a short YouTube video. Subscribe to it. It's a brand new season. I have 60 frames per second on my camera, which is great. It's amazing to me. And I can't wait to share my farming information with you guys this year. Leave your chicken questions down below. Now that I have chicks, I can answer them with visuals. And until next time, I will see you out in the field.